Look at all the rain that we've picked up since fall began early Saturday morning. Very dreary out there once again today. And parts of central Rhode Island and even Bristol, Mass. have really been bearing the brunt of all this rainfall. Warwick topping the list here at over 5.5 inches of rainfall over the last couple of days. So we haven't had any flood concerns, which is good because we've had enough of those. We all know really this month, but also really this year. We've had several big flooding events, certainly over the summer. This has been more of a spread out rain event. It's been light to moderate all weekend long. We have yet to see Mr. Sun since fall began on Saturday. Finally going to see it tomorrow, late in the day. If not tomorrow, then on Wednesday for sure. There you can see when we put that rain in motion. You saw those temperatures, right? Upper 50s to around 60, and I'll explain why that is. But you can see, again, there's a couple of little pockets of darker green and yellow. Most of those up towards Boston right now, right along the Mass Pike. Yeah, it's just a kind of a soggy afternoon. Again, we're not getting inundated with rain today. This is the same low that was Ophelia, and it is since weakened considerably, just bringing really rain, a little bit of a breeze at this point, but it's sitting south of our area. And that's bringing in an onshore flow. But we also have a big dome of high pressure to the north. That's actually one of the main factors why this low weakened. But you can see all of that onshore flow coming in. And it hasn't really been, it's been a fairly negligible breeze inland, 15 miles per hour at most. But out over the open waters where there's a lot less friction, those winds have really been cranking. Again, Block Island is what I want to key in on here. And we heard earlier about how the ferries are not running. It was a gust of 37 miles per hour of wind earlier today. So clearly it's more so, yeah, you can see right along the shore points, it gets a little bit more. But Block Island, again, essentially out in the open waters where there's no friction to slow that wind down, and it's been churning up the waters. So we do still have a gale warning for Block Island Sound and out past Rhode Island Sound here into the ocean waters south of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. It's in the lighter pink colors here for Narragansett Bay, Buzzards Bay, all the way around to Cape Cod Bay. That's a small craft advisory. So the gale warning's to tomorrow morning. The small craft is until tomorrow afternoon. We'll hope that they can get those ferries running again tomorrow morning, and all signs would point to that. You take a look at Block Island right there. Yeah, you can see it's a little tough to make out because of the visibility on the camera because of the rain, but the waves are up there. You can see some white caps for sure. So the rain's going to begin to taper off this evening, light drizzle as we head into early tomorrow morning, and then drying out. And we're going to try to get some sunshine in. It looks like we're going to start seeing some clearing up towards Boston first as that high pressure, again, squashes down here. So north to south, clearing tomorrow. Not a ton of sunshine, if really any at all. Some of us might be hanging on to that cloud cover right up until sunset. And then here we go as we head into tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. There, and you start to see some sunshine. Look at the temperatures on Wednesday morning. Very chilly stuff, mid to upper 40s. So bundle up Wednesday morning, and we'll enjoy a nice, bright, sunny afternoon with temperatures in the 60s. On the cooler side for sure here, the first weekend of, the first week, I should say, of fall. Now we're watching the same low, which just kind of gets pushed south, to come and try to make a resurgence Thursday into Friday, and at the very least push some clouds into our area. We are watching for the potential of some rainfall on Friday. So just put a pin in here. This is probably the best chance to see any wet weather in the 70 here. But for once and for all, it's nice to be able to issue a dry 7-day forecast after all the rain we've been picking up here. And that will include the last day of September and the first day of fall. So a split weekend here month-wise, but looking much, much better than this past weekend, Tiffany. So anybody that had to put their fall plans on hold, it looks like all systems go for now this weekend.